Hello and welcome to the Street Expo, where we exhibit your favorite luxury cars at affordable prices. This car is brought to you by Street India, which is a luxury car dealership located in Naraina, Vihar, New Delhi. So let's get started. ये है Street की BMW X4 xDrive20d the M Sport variant. ये गाड़ी रजिस्टर्ड है सन 2019 में फ्रॉम द स्टेट ऑफ हिमाचल प्रदेश. ये आज तक चली है 29,000 किलोमीटर्स फ्रॉम 2 ओनर्स. जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, दिस कार इज इन अ शाइनी ब्रांडिंग कंडीशन. ये कार जानी जाती है इसकी परफॉर्मेंस, लग्जरी एंड एक्सटीरियर स्टाइलिंग फीचर्स के लिए. इस गाड़ी को अपनी ताकत मिलती है एक 2 लीटर ट्विन टर्बोचार्ज इनलाइन 4 सिलेंडर डीजल इंजन से, जो इसे देता है 188 brake horsepower with 400 Newton meters of torque, which are extremely satisfying figures for SUV, coupe SUV at that, of this size and segment. ये गाड़ी जा सकती है from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in only 8 seconds, and it can go up to the top speed of 213 kilometers an hour. As you can see, this car has not a single scratch or a dent on any of the surfaces. हमको मिलता है बहुत ही shiny BMW badging. Under that we get a very nice twin kidney grille with chrome garnishing that also has not a single scratch on it. जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, we get twin projector headlamps that come with BMW adaptive LED system that give this car great visibility in the night time. The headlights also come with daytime running lights that give this car a very great presence on the road. Other than that, under the end caps, as you can see, हमको देखने को मिलते हैं these piano black details on the air intakes, where we can see the parking sensors. So this car comes with 360-degree parking sensors and cameras assist. तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, we get sensors on all sides of the bumper. Other than that, you can see the fog lamps on this piano black air intake at the bottom, and as you can see at the bottom of the front bumper, हमको देखने को मिलते हैं बहुत ही ज़्यादा sporty elements which are also free of any scratches. Let's move on to the side profile of this car. इस गाड़ी में fitted मिलते हैं हमको 19-inch Goodyear tires that are still left with 70 to 80% condition. As you can see, we get dark chrome alloys inside this car that give it a very sporty look. So this car also comes with adaptive suspension, which makes it all the more comfortable. जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, वही dark chrome garnishing को देखने को मिल सकती है front wheel arch के ऊपर. We can see it under the doors and on the rear wheel arch. We get chrome garnishing of BMW M Sport, which stands for motorsport. We get some air intakes over here next to the wheel arch. हमको देखने को मिलती है chrome garnishing around the windows of this car, and we see chrome roof rails on top of the roof. We can also see this panoramic sunroof that we get with this car. Other than that, as you can see, the dark chrome side step at the bottom of the doors give this car an even sportier appeal. अब बात करते हैं इस गाड़ी के rear profile की. जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, इस गाड़ी के rear profile detail में हमको देखने को मिलती है sloping roof, because this car is a coupe SUV which gives this car a very sporty look. हमको मिलती है इस पे बहुत ही ज़्यादा wide rear windscreen which offers great visibility. Above the rear windscreen, as you can see, we get a shark fin antenna. The tail lights, when we talk about them, we get LED sharp and very sporty tail lights at the end of this vehicle, which are in shiny, scratchless and moisture-free condition. हमको देखने को मिलती है chrome garnishing of X4, BMW and xDrive20d on the rear profile of this car. As you can see, we have a very nice lid over here, and there is not a single scratch or a spot on any of the surfaces at the rear profile. At the bottom of the bumper, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, हमको देखने को मिलते हैं ये red reflectors which can be seen on either side of the rear bumper. And as I mentioned, this car comes with 360-degree parking sensors assist with a rear view parking camera. तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, we get parking sensors on all sides of the bumper, and the parking camera can be seen just under the BMW badging over here, which can also be used to open the boot of this car. So this car's boot has a capacity of 560 liters, which can easily accommodate 4 to 5 large suitcases. इसमें आपको मिलती है लाइट, we get a 12-volt charging port, we get a hanger over here, we get a coat hanger over here, and also with gear we get the electric option of folding the rear seats of this car, which increases this car's capacity exponentially. और जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, we get the electronic option of opening or closing this boot. मैंने आपको ये गाड़ी पूरा एक्सटीरियर डिटेल से दिखा दी है, फ्रॉम इट्स फ्रंट टू इट्स बैक. It has not a single scratch or a dent on any of its surfaces, and this car looks absolutely brand new, which can also be said about the interior of this car. इस गाड़ी के इंटीरियर में हमको देखने को मिलता है a lot of black leather on the seats, the central armrest console, and on the door panel. जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, we have very shiny and premium interior inside this car, and it comes with very sporty and extremely comfortable, well-cushioned seats in this car. बात करें हम इस गाड़ी के इंटीरियर की, तो फिर डोर पैनल पे जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, we get amazing piano black on top of the door panel. Under that we get to see some ambient lighting, जिसके नीचे हमको देखने को मिलती है wooden garnish, a chrome door handle, the lock and unlock button, and the memory settings for the front seats. उसके नीचे जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, हमको मिलती है black leather stitching on the door panel and on the door handle, and we get chrome controls for the power windows and the side view mirrors of this car. So this car comes with a 205 watt 12 speaker Harman Kardon sound system, which is extremely premium. As you can see, we get speaker outputs on the door, next to the window, on the dashboard, on the bottom of the door panel, and in the rear seats. Talking about the driver's side instrument cluster, हमको स्टीयरिंग व्हील के राइट साइड पर मिलती है इस गाड़ी के लाइटिंग फंक्शंस. Talking about the center over here, we get a digital screen that comes with 2 analog and digital screens for the speedometer and the tachometer of this car. The speedometer goes to a maximum of 260 kilometers an hour, and the tachometer goes to a maximum of 6000 RPM. हमको ये डिजिटल स्क्रीन बहुत सारी जानकारी देती है इस गाड़ी के बारे में. For example, its service due date, its tire pressures, its engine oil level, and its fuel level. Talking about the steering wheel, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, हमको बहुत ही ज़्यादा shiny black leather wrapped steering wheel मिलती है with thumb grips, chrome paddle shifters, and chrome garnish controls for the cruise control system of this car and the infotainment system of the car. हमको इस steering wheel के bottom पे देखने को मिलती है M Sport की badging, because that is the variant of this car. Talking about the dashboard, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, we have very shiny piano black on top of it. We get some wooden garnishing in the central console. We get a digital screen on top of it, which gives us a lot of infotainment options. हमको यहाँ पे देखने को मिलती है chrome garnishing that runs from the AC vent on the left side of the interior to this side. As you can see, it stretches all across the interior. हमको central console में मिलती है this wooden garnishing. Next to that, we get some chrome garnishing, जिसके आगे हमको मिलते हैं 2 AC vents. So this infotainment screen can be operated through the use of this control of the dial and buttons over here, and as you can see, it is a very useful unit. It offers us the options of media and radio, communication options, navigation, connected drive, vehicle information, and notifications, may that be for the car or for the mobile phone that is connected to the infotainment system. हमको AC वेंट्स के बगल में देखने को मिलता है इस गाड़ी का स्टार्ट स्टॉप बटन विद द ऑटो स्टार्ट स्टॉप फंक्शन. उसके नीचे हमको क्रोम गार्निश कंट्रोल्स मिलते हैं इस गाड़ी के इंफोटेनमेंट सिस्टम की, और हमको उसके नीचे क्रोम गार्निश कंट्रोल्स मिलते हैं इस गाड़ी के क्लाइमेट कंट्रोल सिस्टम की. So under that, on the central console, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, we have a lot of storage space around this gloss black element over here, which has a sliding openings function. We have a chrome badging of X4, a chrome opener over here. We have a wireless mobile charging port where I've kept the car's key at the moment. We get dual cup holders and a cigarette lighter. Talking about this central console over here, हमको यहाँ पे भी देखने को मिलती है wooden garnishing. There is a chrome garnishing partition in the middle, and then a gloss black garnishing. यहाँ पे जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था, ये डायल्स और बटन्स हमको हेल्प करते हैं इस गाड़ी के इंफोटेनमेंट सिस्टम को ऑपरेट करने में. एंड दिस यू सी ओवर हियर इज द 8-speed ऑटोमेटिक गियर बॉक्स दैट कम्स विद द मोड्स ऑफ इको प्रो, कंफर्ट, स्पोर्ट एंड अडैप्टिव. उसके ऊपर हमको मिलता है कंट्रोल फॉर द ट्रैक्शन कंट्रोल ऑफ दिस कार, एंड उसके नीचे हमको कंट्रोल्स मिलते हैं टू एक्सेस द पार्किंग सेंसर्स ऑफ दिस कार एंड टू एक्सेस द हिल डिसेंट कंट्रोल. गियर बॉक्स के नीचे हमको देखने को मिलता है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक पार्किंग ब्रेक एंड ऑटो हैंड ब्रेक फंक्शन. Talking about the central armrest console, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, it comes with a lot of storage space for at least 7 to 8 500 ml water bottles. It comes with a USB type connectivity and SD type input for the navigation unit in this car's infotainment function. So as you can see, it also comes wrapped with very shiny black leather, and every element in the interior of this car is in a shiny brand new condition. We also get this amazing panoramic sunroof on the roof, for which the controls can be found on the roof panel. Talking about the sunshades over here, it comes with a vanity mirror and a light, and we get very nicely lights over here on the roof panel. जैसे कि मैंने आपको दिखाया और जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया, all the elements of this car are in a shiny brand new condition. तो अब बात करते हैं इस गाड़ी की बैक सीट की। जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, we get very shiny and comfortable seats in the back seat of this car and they're extremely well cushioned. हमको स्पेस की भी कोई भी कमी नहीं है. As you can see, we get a lot of leg room, just enough thigh support and more than enough headroom in this car. On the roof panel, we get to see some reading lights and a coat hanger hook. Other than that, talking about the door panel, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, हमको देखने को मिलती है ये क्रोम गार्निशिंग जिस पे हमको मिलता है X की बैजिंग. हमको देखने को मिलती है ये वुडन गार्निशिंग जिसके ऊपर देखने को मिलती है हमको एम्बिएंट लाइटिंग एंड वी गेट द डोर हैंडल इन क्रोम. हमको आर्मरेस्ट पे देखने को मिलता है इस गाड़ी का पावर विंडो का फंक्शन एंड वी गेट अ स्पीकर आउटपुट ऑन द डोर पैनल्स विद सम स्टोरेज स्पेस एट द बॉटम. हमको स्टोरेज स्पेस देखने को मिलती है फ्रंट सीट्स के पीछे भी एंड ऑन द सेंट्रल एयर विंड कंसोल we get dual AC vents and we get the climate control options for the rear seats offered on the central air vent console itself, because this car comes with dual zone AC climate control, which means that you can separately set the air conditioning for the front seats of this car and for the rear seats of this car. Rear seats की AC settings यहीं पर है जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया. Under those settings we get some storage space and a 12-volt charging port which can either accommodate a cigarette lighter or a charging input. Other than that, as you can see, every element in the back seat of this car is in a shiny brand new condition. Talking about the central armrest console, we get a very nice storage space over here with dual cup holders and we get very nice shiny leather on top of it. You can easily seat a third passenger in the back seat of this car क्योंकि leg room की इस गाड़ी में कोई भी कमी नहीं है and you're provided with a third headrest in this car. And you can also be provided with the option to fold these seats with these levers offered to you on the side of the seats and through the levers offered to you in the boot. तो अब मैंने आपको इस गाड़ी का पूरा दायरा दे दिया है, आगे से पीछे, अंदर से बाहर, from its exterior to its interior. This car is in a brand new condition and is a hot sale for the pre-owned luxury car market. तो अब बात करते हैं इस गाड़ी की प्राइसिंग की. ये गाड़ी आपके लिए अवेलेबल है with a 6-month warranty and a buyback offer provided to you by Car Street India with some terms and conditions. Car Street आपको प्रोवाइड करती है 100% फाइनेंस और डिलीवरी all throughout India. तो ये गाड़ी जो आपके सामने खड़ी है इसकी ऑन रोड कीमत है just above 72 to 75 lakhs, which is a very appropriate amount for a car with features like this one. But this car has a waiting period from BMW dealerships of at least 5 to 6 months. ये गाड़ी जो आपके सामने खड़ी है, which has only driven 29,000 kilometers, this is readily available for you only at Car Street India. At Car Street India, इस गाड़ी की कीमत रखी गई है at 55 lakh rupees, which is an even better price for a car of this condition. And our prices, as I mentioned, are all negotiable. So the price tag that I mentioned of 55 lakh rupees, that is also negotiable. तो आइए हमारे शोरूम आज और ले जाइए इसे घर. Please like, share and subscribe to our content so our cars can find their new owners. Thank you so much for watching.